Good morning, students. Today I'll continue with exercise 1.4 of the chapter Relations and Functions. Now, the second question is, let f from a to b be a function defined by f of x is equal to x by 2 minus 1, where a is equal to 2, 4, 6, 10, 12, b is equal to 0, 1, 2, 4, 5, 9. Represent f by set in ordered pairs, a table, an arrow diagram, a graph. So represent f. So this f is nothing but function. So we have to represent the function set in ordered pair, a table, an arrow diagram, and a graph. So what is given? So f from a to b be a function defined by. Yes. So the function is defined by the equation given. So given with the equation f of x is equal to x by 2 minus 1. And then we have two sets. The first one is a 2, 4, 6, 10, 12. And set b 0, 1, 2, 4, 5, 9. So now what we are going to do is, before representing f, that is representing function in certain ordered pairs, a table, an arrow diagram, a graph, we have to find this f, right? So how we are going to find this f? Using this function. So I'm going to substitute the values of x here in this equation, and then I'm going to find the value of f of x. So for that we need x values, right? But we are given with a and b set. Yes, we don't have x and y. So instead of x and y, we are given with a and b. So I am considering this first set, that is set a as x. Instead of x and y, we are given with a and b. So I am considering the first set a as x. So these are the values of x. Now I am going to substitute these values in the place of x in this equation. Yes. So first, when x is equal to, what is the first value here? 2, right? So when x is equal to 2, f of 2 in the place of x, I am substituting 2. 2 by 2 minus 1. So we can cancel this in two tables. That is 2 ones are 2 ones are. So 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. Yes. Next, when x is equal to 4, the second element here is 4, right? So f of 4 in the place of x, I am going to substitute 4. 4 by 2 minus 1. 2 ones are 2 twos are. So 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is what? 1. The next element here is 6. So when x is equal to 6, f of 6 is equal to, so in the place of x, I have substituted 6. 2 ones are, 2 threes are, 3 minus 1 is 2. Next, 10. X is equal to 10. So in the f of 10, 10 by 2. So in the place of x, I am substituting 10 minus 1. 2 ones are, 2 fives are. 5 minus 1. 5 minus 1 is 4. And the last element here is 12. X is equal to 12. F of 12. 12 by 2 minus 1. 2 ones are, 2 6 are 12. So 6 minus 1. 6 minus 1 is 5. Yes, so using the values of x, I have found the values of f of x. Yes, students. So what we have to do? What is the first subdivision? Set in ordered pairs. So the first subdivision is ordered pairs. So set of ordered pairs is nothing but we are going to write f. That is, we are going to write the function in ordered pairs. F is equal to, we have to write it in ordered pair. When x is equal to 2, our f of x is 0, right? So when x is equal to 2, our f of x is 0. In the same way, when x is 4, f of x is 1. 4, 1. So next, when our x is 6, our f of x is 2. Next, when our x is 10, our f of x is 4. When our x is 12, f of x is 5. So we have completed with the first subdivision, set of ordered pairs. So set of ordered pairs is nothing but we are writing the function in ordered pairs. Next, what is the second subdivision? A table. So our second subdivision is a table. So now we are going to represent our function in table. So in a table we have two rows. So the first one is x and the second one is f of x. This will not change. Yes, if we are asked to represent a function in table, the first row must be x and the second row must be f of x. So what are our x values? These are our x values that we have used to find f of x. Yes, so in the row x, I'm going to write these values. So I've written it here 2, 4, 6, 10 and 12. And the second row must be f of x. That is, using this 2, we have found the f of x as 0. Here, using 2, yes, by substituting in this equation, we found our f of x as 0. For 4, we have found 1, 6, 2, 10, 4, 12, 5. Yes, so I'm writing it. So I've written it here. Yes, for 2 we got 0, 4 we got 1, 6, 2, 10, 4, 12 and 5. So next third subdivision is an arrow diagram. So for an arrow diagram we need two sets. So I have written the elements of A here and the elements of set B, which is given in our question. And next now I am going to do the mapping. For 2 we got 0. So 2, 0. For 4, 1. For 6 we got 2. Yes, for 10, 4. 10, 4. And for 12, 5. For 12, 5. Yes, that's all. Next, the last one is a graph. So I have drawn a graph, x-axis and y-axis. Yes, here in x-axis we have up to 12, right? So I have chosen the elements from 1 to 13. I have chosen extra one element till 13, up to 13. Next here we have till 5. So in our y-axis till 5 I have extended up to 7. Yes, so after drawing the graph we have to plot the points. What is the first point? We have 2, 0. That is 2 comma 0. So 2 in x-axis, on y-axis 0. So this is the point. Next 4, 1, 4 in x-axis and 1 in y-axis, 6 in x-axis and 2 in y-axis, 10 in x-axis, 4 in y-axis, 12 in x-axis and 5 in y-axis. So I have plotted the points and I have drawn the line. So after plotting the points, we have to write the scale. X-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit, y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. Yes, that's all students. Next we'll move on to the third sum. Represent the function f. Yes, through an arrow diagram, a table form, a graph. So here we are given with the function in ordered pairs. Yes, we are already given with the function and our function is represented in set of ordered pairs. It is given in ordered pairs. So from this we have to find an arrow diagram, a table form and a graph. So what is given? F. So f is equal to 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 3 and 5, 4. So using this we have to represent it in an arrow diagram. So arrow diagram. The first element of the ordered pairs represents x, right? So these first elements represents x. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So I have written it in the set x 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the second elements represents the set y. So what are the elements we have? 2, 2, 2. Since we have 3 2's here and repetition is not allowed in a set, I have written it once. And 3 and 4. 3, 4. Now we have to do the mapping. 1 to 2. Next 2 to 2. Next 3 to 2. Next 4 to 3. Next 5 to 4. Yes. So next subdivision is a table form. So a table form has two rows, right? The first row must be x and the second row must be f of x. So the elements of x are nothing but the first elements of the ordered pairs in f. The first elements represents the x values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and f of x are nothing but the second elements. So for 1 we have 2. So for 1 I'm writing 2. For 2 we have 2. So 2 I'm writing 2. For 3 we have 2. So 3 I'm writing 2. For 4 we have 3. So 4 we have 3. For 5 we have 4. So 5, 4. Yes, and the last subdivision is a graph. So for a graph we have to draw the graph. Yes, this will be our x values and this is our y values. So here in our x values we have up to 5. So I've written it, I've extended till 7. It is okay if you stop till 5. Next, this is our y value. So we have till 4. So I've extended up to 5. Now we have to plot the points. 1, 2. So here in x-axis 1, we have to label it in 2. Next 2, 2. X-axis is also 2 and our y-axis is also 2. So in x-axis 2 up to 2 in y-axis. Next 3. For 3 we have 2, right? So 3, 2. For 4 we have 3. So 4, 3. 5 we have 4. For 5 up to 4. Yes. So after plotting, label the points and after that you have to write the scale. So here in x-axis 1 centimeter is 1 unit. So we have to write it there. X-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. Y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. So that's all students. Thank you.